Good afternoon, everybody. Today is Tuesday, June 9th, and we're coming to you today from the home studio. I apologize for the delay this morning, but sometimes life gets in the way. What are you going to do? I want to begin by wishing a very happy anniversary to Mindy and Stephen Goldman, celebrating their anniversary today. And it's great to have things to celebrate. Please continue to daven for Refuah Shalema, for Mordechai ben Elka, Rafal Zev ben Rickel, Gittel bas Sarah, Noah Alis Balilach Esther, Rezel bas Sarah, and all those who need our prayers. I'm also, perhaps one of the benefits of getting a late start today is that, as anticipated, we just received word from the governor that he has expanded our capabilities for davening services, which will make it a lot more easier for us to arrange Shabbos services. So we're in the process of figuring that out. So please look out for the information and sign up, etc. And God willing, we'll be able to be back in shul already this Shabbos in a limited capacity, but certainly one that will be manageable. So I look forward to that. And also just please remember that on Thursday morning, we will have a live conversation. It will be recorded, but a live conversation with Eli Beer from United Hatzalah, my dear friend, and I'm sure you read about his saga of how he was in Miami and he was afflicted with COVID. He spent the entire Pesach and then some in the hospital, finally made it back to Israel, recovering, etc. And we're going to cover all that and so much more. Again, that's Thursday at 10 a.m. Today, our sponsor is Jane and Mark Wilf, sponsoring our video today. A double mazel tov. Because first of all, Rachel just graduated from University of Pennsylvania with a degree and a major in history. And not only that, but she's going to begin in the fall, and let's hope in person, but for Teach America. Teach for America, she's going to be teaching in New York City, and that's really great. So Rachel, we're super proud of you. It seems like yesterday, and I was hearing about how you had to wait in the morning for Andrew to get ready for school, and then you would fight about who gets to control the radio as you drove him to school. And I'm sure it's not easy being in the wolf pack of brothers, as it would be. But you do things wonderfully, so I know your family is really proud of you. Mazel tov, and we look forward to hearing great things from you. And since we mentioned Andrew, Andrew's our other mazel tov today. Andrew's graduated from Newark Academy. He'll be attending Vanderbilt University in the fall. It seems also just like yesterday that we arranged to have it snow on the morning of Andrew's bar mitzvah, Parshas HaChodesh, and the memorable speech, which is often repeated in our house, because he says, when we pass over, that was great. So well done, Andrew. Mazel tov, we're proud of you. And now that you're better than me and probably most at golf, I'm going to stop liking you. But that's for a whole other time. Anyway, thank you for the sponsorship. Just want to take a drink. My favorite cup. Anyway, what I wanted to share the Dvar Torah today in your honor for Rachel and for Andrew and for the entire family. We go to the second chapter of Perek Avos, the 6th Mishna. Rabbi Shmuel beno Omer, Rabbi Shmuel, his son, said, Halomed almanas lelamed maspikin biadol lelmod lelamed. One who learns in order to teach will be enabled to learn and to teach. V'halomed almanas la'asos maspikin biadol lelmod lelamed lishmar v'la'asos. One who learns in order to practice will be enabled to learn and to teach, to observe, and to practice. Now, of course, as with many of the Mishnas here in Avos, it deals with the study of Torah and the practice of Torah. But we could certainly expand it to so many other arenas. And I think it's certainly highly appropriate when we talk about someone who has decided to take upon herself to be a teacher. And perhaps one of the most rewarding things that one can do in life is to teach. I love to teach. As I mentioned a few days ago, mitalmida yoser mikulan, that the most that you learn comes from your students because their insights, their perspectives, the questions that they ask. But teaching is not an easy profession. Teaching is not always the most chosen profession, especially given the values in our society. But it certainly is one of the most rewarding professions. And therefore the Mishnah says, if one studies so that he could teach, if one prepares so that she could be a good teacher, then indeed she will be a good teacher. But then there's another aspect. There's also the aspect of performing, the aspect of action and not just speaking. And that's one who studies not only to teach, but also to perform and to act. And that person is rewarded also with the ability to teach and to act. And I have to say that, Rachel and Andrew, that you have probably the best teachers at your disposal on a regular basis, because your parents, they teach you not by what they say, but by what they do. And we can all attest, time and time again, how much time and effort your parents put into the community, not only to our shul, but to the Jewish community, to the worldwide Jewish community, for Holocaust remembrance, for taking care of Holocaust survivors. So they should live with dignity, making sure that people all across the globe should have access to Jewish life and Jewish means. And that is teaching, and that is doing. And I'm confident, as I've watched the both of you grow, and your older brothers as well, as I've seen you guys grow up over the years, and I know that you have the finest teachers that you see in front of you every single day. And that's the greatest gift you can have. So as you graduate and you move on to this next stage in your lives, we wish you much hatzlacha. We wish you so much luck, so much success, which we know that you'll have. But we also know that you will carry on these valuable lessons that we find right here in the Mishnah about what it means to learn to teach, and to learn to teach, and to do, and to set an example for others. So mazel tov to you both. We look forward to sharing many, many more smachot, many more happy occasions with you. And again, Jane and Mark, you should only have such tremendous nachas from your children. And may all the work that you do on our behalf and for Jewish community and for the state of Israel, it should be rewarded so many thousandfold. And we can never, ever express properly the gratitude that we have towards you for everything that you do for us. So I hope that this nachas that you're enjoying right now, last kid out of high school, that's pretty good. Again, it's also like a Majinka dance type of, but the last one out of high school, but watching your kids grow up, watching them move on to their careers, it has to be unbelievably exciting, but also fulfilling, and it has to feel like, you know what, we've really done well, and you know what, you've done really well. So enjoy all the nachas, and I hope that will just serve as a slight amount of payment for everything that you have invested in them, and that they give it back to you in kind. So mazel tov. We look forward to seeing great things. Everyone have a great day, and we'll hopefully see you again tomorrow.